All right, thanks, Jordan. They are your local experts in personal finance. And at East Wisconsin Savings Bank, they can also help keep you safe from fraud, especially right now.
Charlie is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, let's talk about why we need to be very aware right now of fraud.
Well, what we're seeing is a big uptick in fraud. I think part of it is people are home, unfortunately spending more time than they maybe should on the internet, seeing some of those offers come through that just are really unrealistic.
I've even heard of people getting phone calls that say they've been in contact with someone who has COVID and they should wire $50 for their test.
Exactly. It's just on and on. Yesterday I got one that, the IRS was looking for me. Now they probably aren't today. It just keeps going, and what we encourage people to do is talk to somebody. Anytime we can slow the process down, talk to your local banker. I mean, we're happy to talk to anyone. Our people know what's fraud because they see it all the time. And, believe the people that you deal with every day, not that stranger on the phone or on the internet or something like that.
Yeah.
Because as people are unemployed and certainly cash isn't flush right now for everyone, it can be kind of a desperate feeling. It
is. It's really hard and it's tempting. I got one from my father yesterday. Some long lost relative died and has $18 million for him. Probably not. And he's in England, so we can't go there anyway.
And your car warranty is also up. But you also say some of the other tips that we're looking at on the screen there.
Yeah, we've got some good ones on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, that you provided that say, like, don't send money in advance for a promise. And, they seem obvious, yet they're pretty sneaky with what they do.
They are, and they're very convincing, and they're very nice on the phone. And, people just, look, Northeast Wisconsin is a wonderful place. People are very generous, and they want to believe honest-sounding, pleasant people. And, your grandkids are not in jail in New York. Call your grandchild and ask them, even though if they say, don't call mom, don't call dad, call, communicate.
The access that you provide, though, in an online format and mobile banking for people to monitor their accounts, that's really critical, too, because people can be taking money out without your knowledge.
Yeah. We had one the other day where there was this supposed government payment that came into somebody's account. If you're not expecting money, it's not yours.
Let's talk a little bit about something that caught my eye that you provide are text alerts regarding your account and certain situations in which you would get a text.
Yeah, you can set your account at different levels. You pick kind of a dollar amount and it'll tell you if money's going in or out. So like mine said, it's say $200. So if a transaction happens for $200, it sends me a little text and says an amount went out or an amount came in. And it just kind of keeps you in tune with what's going on and without having to look at that account every day.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the non-contact ways people can do banking. If they're interested in working with East Wisconsin, they can even open an account through the drive-thru.
We can open accounts through the drive-thru. We can get most of the work done over the phone. There's this process called DocuSign where we can push documents out to you and you can electronically sign them and send them back to us. There's a whole myriad of ways to really make it easy for you.
And let's talk about the benefits, Charlie, of being involved with a local bank versus a big national bank. You know people's names. It's like Cheers. You know their name.
And it's exactly what we were talking about. Trust those local people that you deal with every day. Believe us over somebody online, right? So if you've got that relationship and we know, hey, Millaine usually doesn't do transactions for $10,000 at a time.
Unless it's at Fleet Farm.
we can kind of look for that and say, this doesn't look normal for you.
Well, those are some good alerts.
All right, there are 6 East Wisconsin Savings Bank locations throughout the valley, and they'll know your name at each one of them.
Yeah, if you want more information, you can give them a call. It's a 920 number, 766-4646, or online at eastwis.com. Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you.
Thank you.